Hello, seekers. Welcome to No Madness Live. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. And if you'd like to become a member, the link's in the description. Bingo. Wow, you got a quick notification. I didn't even think that was going to happen. I thought I'd be sitting here for a bit. Hi, guys. Hello. Welcome to the Saturday afternoon matinee. I haven't even set anything up. I honestly, I didn't. I'm just like, you know what? Let's just do this. You made it to the live stream. All right. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Look at me today. I have so much cleaning to do. I hate it. Don't you hate it? Weekend cleaning? Yeah, we do everything on this channel. Crafting, sassing, you name it. Worshipping, we do it all. We do it all. We're multifaceted over here. A little something for everyone. Facts. All right, let me pull this up on this phone and plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. You were deep cleaning yesterday? Oh my God, I hate it so much. You were out shoveling, right? All that horse shit. It's freezing here. Absolute tomfoolery out there. Good day, Rebecca. Let me pull this up. Make sure the volume's off. Oh shit, that volume was not off. All right, let's set it up. Let me set up this one, because I don't want to miss a thing. Hello, Jody. Hi, Freedom Deep. Hi, everybody. So anyway, you could tell by my community post, I was just doing a little sleuthing, okay? It's not that deep. So let's try not to discount what I'm laying down, okay? Let's try not to discount that. We discussed it in members only this morning, so we could do a brief synopsis of what I said, okay? All right, listen. I'm going to try to just make this quick. So let's just go to the beginning. When his friend Allah told everybody, that she invested some money, right? We knew that. We knew that. Okay, Murad even confirmed it, okay? So we knew she invested some money. Business partner, anyway. And then Allah said, I asked him, why is he with her when she came to Kuwait? And Salah said, she can get me to Canada. Okay. Now, all of a sudden, they did a 7-day misyar marriage. Everybody knows Murad confirmed it because he was a witness. 7 days. Okay, now can we fast forward a little bit? They went to Thailand for 6 weeks. While they were in Thailand for 6 weeks, after like 4 weeks, Salah left and went back to Kuwait and then came back to Thailand. Okay? Okay? I said, what if they got married in Thailand? Kind of like how me and Mr. No Madness got married in Vegas, right? What if they got married in Thailand? It is internationally known, okay, recognized, okay, including Kuwait. Now, there is a little bit of work you got to do So here's what I think. So you have a ceremony in Thailand. And when I seen the video after they had long left and they put a video up, she was showing the hotel room in Thailand after they left. And he's sitting out at the pool with some people. So what if they actually brought people to witness the ceremony, right? Kind of make it legit. Like we brought a bunch of people, right? Witnesses. So anyway, when we went to Vegas. Okay. So then I was like, huh, he just out there mingling with folks. Okay. So I said, what if they got married in Thailand because it's internationally known? And all he had to do was they get married in Thailand, right? And then you get it registered with the, what do you call it? The Kuwait Embassy in Thailand, which there's a Kuwait Embassy in Thailand. But then it has to be legally registered in Kuwait. So what if that's why he went back to Kuwait to get it legally registered? Then he flew back to Thailand. I'm just like making shit up, okay? You'll all be fine. It's not facts. I'm just looking at what they're allowed to do and not allowed to do, and whether they did it or not, and they were being guided by people that actually know how to do it, and I would say guided by people who are in Canada, you know, her Syrian friends now. What if they were being guided how to do this? Like the uncle, somebody that introduced them, trying to get Salah to Canada, okay? So keep all that in mind. So then they leave Kuwait, right? The whole pause thing, which I called nonsense. Anyway, I think all of that was planned. But anyway, so they nailed the legally married. They, on paper, they made all the videos on a channel. Look, we've been together almost 3 years. Da, da, da. Nobody really cares about the married part because here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. He even said, I don't need Chantal to go to Canada. I can do it myself. I could go by myself, which is true now because I done looked up some shit. So now they're going on a vacation after the big divorce. I don't want to be a part of your culture. Bye, la, 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 la. Then she, which could have been all made up to get money, to get her back to Canada. Wouldn't shock me at this point. So then, let me lay this out for you. I looked at the chat, so there's that. Okay, so then, before she left, he said, I'm your landlord now. Keep my apartment clean. Okay? Keep my apartment clean. We're all like, har, 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 you wish, right? Anyway, so now they're going to go on. She goes back, and they probably were fighting, because we can always tell when they're fighting. And so she took off the hijab, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so now they're back in love. Handsomest man, hun, my love. Oh, oh. Anyway, so they're going on vacation, right? Then she started talking about the rainforest and the beaches, and, you know, because she always her ego wants to be like, where's your handsomest man? Taking you on vacation, you bunch of tree ladies, right? That kind of shit. So she started mentioning this stuff, and I was like, is there somewhere he could get a dual citizenship? First, I looked at Canada. Would Canada accept a dual citizenship from a Syrian? A Syrian dual citizenship? Well, I'll be dipped. Yes, they will. All right, so let's go over that real quick, and then you can leave with whatever you want. We don't need to get into a whole fight or argument over all this nonsense, okay? We really don't. It's just me speculating. It's probably worth a hill of beans. But it is factual that this is a possibility. So let me pull it up. I gotta find it all. La 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 la. All right, see all. Show all. Okay, let me just let this load. We know, Raccoon Man, you're obsessed with the money. I think it's to get him to Canada. And I think it's always been the quest for the last 3.5 years. I really do. And I do think he's being guided. She may not know all the ins and outs, and he may not even tell her until he sees her. I don't know. But she said once, don't be surprised if one day I turn the camera on and Salah and Julia are sitting right here on the couch, okay? I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm just saying, come on now. I don't care about the money. I'm over that. I want to see if there's a way that he could come into Canada through some loopholes. I mean, seriously. Okay, let me see. I got to export these all, or import them, I mean. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got to get them all in order. Okay, so let me just do this. This is how we're going to do this. Okay. So in 2026, a Syrian citizen can typically establish citizenship. Oh, look at me putting a fingerprint on there. Okay. In a Caribbean nation through a citizenship by investment. It's called the CBI program. It takes 3 to 10 months, depending on the specific country and the complexity of the application. So if you look at Dominica, St. Kitts, and Nevis, they're the easiest ones. These ones right here, okay? It is interesting. Okay, so most applicants are decided within 4 to 6 months, right? Within 4 to 6 months of submitting a complete file. Now, let's think about that for a second. A complete file. He's lived in Kuwait. He's got a Syrian citizenship and passport, right? What if he went over to Syria to keep going to the government building, accumulating things to make a complete file, okay? What if, this is why I think Foodie don't know anything about what's going on in the background, because they booted her out of Syria as fast as they could because Dad needed to come over and maybe had to sign on some papers and gather some papers for him. And maybe they didn't want Foodie to know what was going on because they know she's the mouth on the internet. It didn't want anything to get screwed up. Okay? Now, so he submits all these files to, let's just say, Dominica, St. Kitts, Nevis, one of them. I mean, it can be Antigua, Barbuda, Grenada. There's so many places. St. Lucie. But here's the thing. I think it's St. Kitts and Nevis. Yeah, she talks too much. They know that. And he knows every time she gets mad, she goes to the internet and spills her guts. They couldn't afford for that to happen, right? Because his goal is to get to Canada. Why would he want to get to Canada? Well, this has been going on as long as time, okay? They go to Canada, they set themselves up, they make decent money, and then they can take care of people at home. That is part of the culture. And there are many people, I believe, he knows, that have done it, right? And it's more lucrative, okay? They've been doing it forever. United States, Canada, blah, blah, blah. Nothing wrong with it. I have worked with many people that gathered money from their jobs and sent it home. They have to. So, in many countries, we're not just talking Syria, Kuwait. We're talking many countries. So, this is the long route, and I knew he was in it for the long route. So let's say that he's been working on this. Now, this investment, let's talk about the investment. It's called a CBI program. So basically, you pay us, we'll give you a citizenship, we'll give you a passport, Caribbean, right? The cost is like 200 grand. So let's say he's been saving and saving and saving since he got to Kuwait when he was whatever age, right? Because his goal is. Foodie sped it up for him because of her YouTube money. I did the math, and if she did the $1,700 miscellaneous payment to him, you were looking at quite a chunk of change. Plus the initial investment. I think when I tallied it up, it came to like 60 grand. So maybe he was just needing a certain amount left. Like he's been working towards this, but do you see what I'm saying? So $200,000, and you don't even have to step foot on their soil. But it would be better if it was on your passport that you've been there with your feet on the soil, especially if you're trying to go to Canada. Now, when I looked into Canada, I was like, does Canada even recognize this? Okay, so here it is. Canada recognizes dual citizenship, allowing individuals with Syrian Caribbean, such as Grenada or St. Kitts and Nevis, dual nationality to hold Canadian citizenship. CIC News Report. Go look at it yourself. Immigration officials, however, they will rigorously screen the applicant for security, criminality, and background, which includes investigating all previous citizenships and international travel, which would tell you why he went to Syria to park himself for a while, which will tell you why they're going to go park themselves maybe in St. Kitts and Nevis. Thank you for the milestone, Jana J. Hello to you. Okay, no, we're not talking about a spousal. He could literally do this without her. Literally do it without her. Everything I read doesn't say anything about a spouse. That would just be for residency. See, she's established the apartment for 90 days. That would be for the residency. You're talking spousal. Listen. She wouldn't have to sponsor him. She would just have to show he has a residency. But they can't use the spousal thing because of, you guys know why, she can't sponsor him. This is a different route. This is a dual individuals. They don't have to be married. Syrian Caribbean citizenship. Okay? So the only reason for Foodie, she established her residency again. She's been there 3 months, not 2, Foodie. You've been there since the end of October. So she's there establishing residency. So he can put on the application he has a home, a place to go. Now, how much of this would you think, if this were even something he's been working on for years, and trust me when I say he's got the connections, don't pretend like he don't. What if he's been working on this for years and he just needed that last whatever thousands of dollars to invest in the Caribbean? And she was able to provide that. Well, of course, she's going to fall in love, become obsessed, and think that she won his heart because she did all this. But in fact, factually, he'll be a ghost. As soon as he gets acclimated, he's going to be a ghost. I just said, Catherine, he couldn't have done all this on his own. He's got people. I don't understand. You tripping out? Remember the new friend that came to visit her? Remember her Syrian friends that own stores? You know she talks. And when she talks, I write down the nuggets. Okay? I write down the nuggets. He has coaching from people that have done it. And I think maybe, and this is what I think the end result will be, okay? For her doing all this good work, even though she may have accidentally fell in love, because she still blushes and acts weird. But I think her reward, if all this gets pulled off, she'll get her money back to pay off her debt. That's what I think. If this is what's happening. So all Canada does is, okay, oh, I forgot to show you this. Okay, so here's how this works. Hold on. So first of all, remote processing. Most Caribbean programs are fully remote, allowing Syrians to complete the process without visiting the islands. The exception is St. Kitts and Nevis, which requires a personal visit to collect the certificate of registration, and that's the easiest program to invest in and get it. This would be why you would go there, to physically collect the certificate of registration, okay? The residency requirements, most programs do not require physical residence, except for Antigua and Barbuda. That's why I think this one would be where we would go, St. Kitts and Nevis. If they show up in St. Kitts and Nevis, then I'm going to be bang on the money, okay? Now, so the cost. As of 2026, minimum investment thresholds for these programs generally start at $200,000, okay? Plus additional fees for due diligence. Okay. Now, if we rotate over here, what is Canada going to require? Because we already know they allow it. This is all Canada's going to do. A security screening. They're going to investigate background. Permanent residency. Okay. So now we have an address for him to go live at. So he would be able to get permanent residency or citizenship. Oh my God. Oh my God. So then there's background checks. Syrian by birth, Caribbean by investment. That's what this would be. They'll face scrutiny to verify their identity, security, and potential ties to regimes or criminal activity. I don't believe he has any of that going on. I think the reason he was denied at the border of Canada twice is because he was a single Syrian man. The end. So I feel like he wanted to lock both in, right? He's going to do the Caribbean by investment. I mean, Canada is fully aware. That's crazy. But they still allow it. So I felt like the reason his dad came to Syria, because neither one of them, really put time into Syria. And in fact, we seen it the whole 3 years Foodie was over there. Salah wasn't running back to Syria and stuff to help the family. No. They were sending money to the family. So now he'll just be sending money from Canada. And here's the other thing. The reason I think he quit going on camera in Kuwait was not just because of the Kybella thing. I think it was because this stuff was starting to become more intense, right? And he didn't want any negativity to ruin it. But did you hear him in her chat today? How he can't wait to be filming with Foodie again and making videos. And I'm all, this clown. He didn't want anything to go wrong. But I think he thinks he's locked in. Or he's going to go live in the Caribbean for a long time. Do you see what I'm saying? Which could be the other thing. It's not really weird because a lot of people do it. It is actually a thing. Now, you think about if you're somewhere where you just can't get ahead, you cannot become a citizen, you're always on the threat of deportation, or you have the choice to go live in your home country where you can't make more than $30 a month. That's a dream killer. That's whatever. You're going to do everything you can to get where you want to go, to be free or have a business or do whatever you have to do. I think everybody's helping him. You think there's going to be on YouTube? So here's how I'm going to do it. And here's who's helping me. Come on in, sis. Come on in, Dad. How entitled are we as an audience to expect them to just lay it all out? I mean, seriously, think about that. If I was up to anything, the last place I would try to ruin it would be on YouTube. That'd be the last place I would go to brag. No, because if you've worked years to get to this point, right? Why would you let the people of YouTube get involved? That's nonsense. So, I'm just saying, if that's what's going on, you know, and he has no criminal background, then it's probably going to happen. This makes the most sense so far. This vacation thing had the hamster in the wheel, and I just kept waiting because I know her ego. She wants to prove to everybody what a great guy he is, how much he loves her. She's notorious for dropping nuggets. I'm the only one right behind her going, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. And Salah, she didn't want anyone to know, but Salah came in there to be the prince, right, that's going to rescue her and take her on vacation. And I'm like, but she was the first one to mention it when she was mad. You guys don't know him. I probably shouldn't say this, but he was going to take me on a vacation for my birthday, right? She's the one. It wasn't Salah. It was her. You think he's flagged? I think maybe as a single... He was trying to get in as a single Syrian man, and that's a no-no. I don't think he's flagged for criminal anything. I think it's more of, you're a young, single Syrian man. Yeah, no, bye. I think he tried, but there's nothing saying he can't have a dual citizenship, Syrian Caribbean. It says right there that Canada recognizes dual citizenship. Syrian Caribbean. Grenada or St. Kitts and Nevis. And I think it's going to be St. Kitts and Nevis. Hey, I'm just foreshadowing. I could be way off, but my bells just started ringing and I started looking things up. So I'm just saying, if they show up in St. Kitts and Nevis, I'm flipping back in this chair. Me and the chair are going backwards. Right, that's doable. And then think about the money he's picturing those two doing content in Canada. He can't wait to make videos on vacation. This is a guy that stayed off camera for 2 years. What? He's so excited to make content. Okay? And then I'm thinking, his dream, and once he's in Canada, he'll be making all, he even said in the comments today, he doesn't like to make content alone. Because they're like, why don't you make content on your channel? And he says, I don't like to make content alone. And I'm like, I don't think Foodie even would think of what I just looked up. He wouldn't tell her, trust me. He would not trust her. He wouldn't even tell her, trust me. Right? Until his feet were on. He ain't gonna let anything screw this up. In my opinion. I just don't feel he can trust her with information at this point. That's been a while now since the Kybella stuff, the Syria stuff. And he always says, I can't believe you're saying this online, right? He ain't going to tell her that. But he did say, keep my apartment clean in Canada, right? He can't tell her. She'll screw it up somehow. She's like the Lucille Ball, right? 4 to 6 months of processing time. He's been working on this since she got there. Trust me. And before she got there. And trust me when I say, I still think Uncle over there is the guiding force. Because supposedly he introduced Foodie to his nephew. And we're talking like code for Sopranos, not biological. Or he could be biological, but he's the one that introduced them. And it was not but a month after she was driving home from the island and she was talking about it in the car, about going to another country and she could order in all day and he could play video games and da-da-da-da-da. It wasn't even 4 weeks later, she was in Kuwait. She was being passed around. But the financial stuff killed the whole spouse support thing. But that, obviously, there's another route. And I guess, maybe it had to be refigured. But I'm just saying, this isn't like some hidden secret. It's all, you can read it everywhere. I don't understand why someone has gotten him over here yet. Because there's nobody stupid enough to want to do what Foodie will do. Yeah, but read it all. We're not talking... He's going to have a Caribbean passport. And sitting over there on Caribbean soil for 30 days or even 60 days or even 6 months... It is a way to do it. Oh, I no longer belong to Syria. I've been living in the Caribbean. And it might even be a 6 month to a year. But then she made another comment. Well, at least the flight won't be as long this time. Right? You can't believe this is someone's real life. It happens more often than you can imagine. With these women, they make shows about it. It's $200,000. What if he's been saving since he got to Kuwait at 19, 18, 17? It's always been his dream to go to Canada and live. I don't know. People make shit up, Katie. So anyway, that's it. We'll just see what happens. I just wanted to put it out there. If they show up at St. Kitts and Nevis, and she's going over there to hang out with him for a month, and he's going to stay there for 6 months or a year until he has established the passport of sitting in the Caribbean. It wouldn't surprise me. None of this will surprise me. None of it. But I still think it's his end goal. And Foodie's not going to be the beginning and the end. She just might be the banker, okay? For a while she was. Nancy, thank you so much for the super chat. This process will take months. Doesn't Salah have to prove his worth? No, he doesn't. Background check. The end. I just went over all of it. You can read it all yourself. This is all of it. It's just a background check. That's it. Here it is. Read that. There you go. They're just going to screen the application for security, criminality, and a background. And then they're going to look at all his international travel. That's it. Foodie's international travel is more suspect than his. He's been laying low. I said there's people helping them. They're not that intelligent. She'll be the one that established the residency. So he has an address in Canada. That's why he needed her. A home. A home. He has a home. This is... Now, here's the one thing, like, do you think eventually, they're going to get Julia over there? Or do you think he's going to take Julia to the Caribbean or wherever? I mean, if this is the plan, because she's already been tagged, she's got a passport. Let's say he wants to stay in the Caribbean. Did you hear, Foodie? Next winter, I don't even want to be here for winter. I want to be somewhere warm. So maybe he's going to stay there a year. I think he loves Julia, yeah. I do. I think he's become very attached to Julia. Her cat's getting fixed before she even goes. The cat's getting fixed in like 10 days. She's not going till March. That's true, Lock Dog. Yeah, but she's making these nugget comments. She's making these comments. So I think she's not going to go there and they're both going to show up in Canada. I think this is still the long run, okay? I think he would sit over there for a while, especially if she's talking about being somewhere warm next winter. And maybe she's planning on getting her cat microchipped, passport fixed, keeping up on vaccines. It would make sense that she would do all this for a man, to go see a man and take the cat with her, than she would to actually do it for the cat. Right? Oh, God. Very true, Talia. Oh, no, he'll skate. Once he's settled in Canada, she is a means to an end. A means to an end. Absolutely. This isn't a love story. This is a business partner. Well, in his eyes, but in her eyes, it's love. That don't shock me either. It really don't. That she thinks it's love. Oh my God. All right, so I was just going to flip through some of barbecue, chillins. I'm going to do everything in my power. Hold on. She going to make a clap, but hold on. I'm going to do everything in my power to avoid any of the disgusting cat talk, because that really bothers me. I am going to either fast forward. If it's in these clips at all, I'm speeding through it. I mean, she could be literally lighting the place on fire and I wouldn't care. I don't want to hear it. And the disgusting health talk with her, she's never going to get remonetized. If she keeps talking about her health issues, never. Never. It is disturbing and it really bothered me, and that's the only thing that bothers me. That and her medical misinformation when it comes to insulting people who have to follow endocrinologists and nutritionists for the diabetes, okay? So her making a mockery out of it because of the food noise, not my problem, don't care, don't want it on my channel because YouTube's watching. Yeah, and I don't care. She don't care, I don't care. So if y'all want to be in my chat, you know, her blood sugar's this, her that, her heart, her liver, her kidneys. I ain't reading it because I don't care. The end. And I say this every live stream. Yet, I'm still the asshole when I say, I don't care, when you do it anyway. And that's fine. I'll be the asshole. I'm okay with it. I actually prefer it. Better than being a doormat. Okay, so we're going to start with, I guess she went to the gym, folks. Okay, so today, here's a little nugget. I was listening. I was doing all kinds of shit. I was listening on Orange Cat. She was stream sniping. And I was listening, and Foodie's all, okay, so Slah's really putting the hammer down with this, if you don't get healthy, you're not coming on vacation. So you already know. You know he's putting his foot down. You know it. And it could even be a joke. Like, he's just putting her through torture, right? But he wants to go do shit, and he don't want to listen to her have a boil story, sweating, dying. He don't want her there. She's insisting on going. Trust me. He don't want her there. And he's like, okay, if you're going to come, then you better get busy, because I'm not dealing with that this time. Remember all of the Thailand? They hated each other by the end of the 6 weeks, right? So we know she is being defiant. So today she was like, she's so angry because she's got to eat healthy. And he's like, TikTok, I'm not even kidding. I will not spend time with you. I'm not kidding, right? I feel it. That's the energy I feel. He didn't actually say it, but I feel it because she's so angry. He's being very vocal in the chat. Yes. Hybrid, that question goes without answering. That don't even take a second of a thought why she would not do the jab. All right, let's watch this. She doesn't want to stop the food noise. She wants to manipulate Slah. It's not going to work. It is not going to work, Foodie. She always manipulates everyone and gets what she wants. Yeah, she'll resent him for it, probably, if she gets healthy. But I think he's sick of it. The food shit. I think he's sick of it. Everybody's sick of it. Go get inpatient help. God. Grow up. Let's go.
She make it clap, clap, clap.
She make it clap, clap, clap. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh la la, la la lee. Ooh la 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 la la, la la lee. Don't talk to me. Okay. Here's the clip. If you are not subscribed to Barbecue Chillin', please do. Barbecue Chillin' in the house. She grabbing the nuggets. All right, this already has got me. You demon seed. That beautiful, innocent baby. Oh, you irritate me.
I'm joking. She's sort of...
Leave her alone, you freak.
She sort of looked like him for a minute. Oh, God. No! No, she doesn't. I don't test my fasting blood sugar.
Don't care.
Somebody's long, reddish blonde hair.
Her aunts.
Why? First a bra, now a friggin' hair? What is this?
You just making shit up, trying to be relevant.
Yes, my aunt. That's her hair.
Exactly.
Never mind, you're right. She was here. Thank you. I forgot about that. She has really long hair. My blood sugar was 10, so let's test it.
Oh my God. She drank that damn matcha. Full of sugar. Stupid. Nobody cares.
Fuck this. I hate this fucking apartment for...
Ooh, she's looking. She gotta eat healthy.
Seriously? Like, whatever. I don't know why, but the stupid electric outlets are shit. I need to charge my phone.
You're probably just not real bright, and there's actual switches like by your front door. Okay, so there's probably a switch, in the bedroom or the spare room that goes to an outlet. Okay. And then by your front door, I don't know if you know this, Foodie, but most grown-ups know this. By your front door, when you walk in, a lot of people will connect a switch to a plug in the living room so that when you walk in, you can flip the switch and there'll be a lamp plugged in. That's why that outlet, that specific, probably the top or the bottom plug, seems like it doesn't work. But what it is you just haven't adulted too much in life, to be honest with you.
I gotta go somewhere else and charge it or what?
No, Foodie, go try the light switch. You'll thank me.
This
Yeah, it's a brand new building.
is messed up. Let me try to fix it. Why do you have to like ruin everything? Oh my god. Why?
She's just irritated because she's been promising Salah that she's going to get, everything under control. That's what we'll say. And she's been hiding and sneaking, and it's going to show. It's going to show that she's been lying and sneaking like the toddler she is. That's what's going to happen.
Hey, why? You ruined the thing, you ruined everything. The fan, the lamp. I don't know what's wrong with this, but I'll go to kick, I guess. Hey! Get down! Get down! Get down!
That cat, I hope that cat gets like so big it just whoops the shit out of you.
Move! Move away from the fan!
Yeah,
Move.
she's already said that Pete's is staying with the cat, and she's going to be gone for a month. And she's going to buy a desk for him so he can live stream. And you think Salah really... Oh, come on now. Don't buy any of her bullshit. Pete's is going to sleep in her bed, and that's going to be okay with Salah. Come on now. Acting like he's acting like a husband. Foodie makes that stuff up. He don't care.
My patience is so thin today. The cat keeps trying to ruin the fan. It's annoying.
Then maybe you shouldn't have got a cat. Or you shouldn't have got a tower fan. Huh.
So I have it on 9, like the highest, so she won't go near it. Yeah, I'm like locked out of everything. What the fuck? I'm so over this shit.
She fired up.
I did not get any sleep whatsoever. There's a snowstorm out. I'm done with winter. I'm done with everything. I'm so irritated right now.
Wow, she just woo, woo, woo. Crashing out. She did that today, too. She did. Yep. She has been doing, let's just say, she admits she's been being a very bad girl at night. Not with a guy or anything, but she's having an affair with her kitchen.
I hate everything right now. I still have my Twitch. I'd like to use it here and there, but it's not going to be like a huge audience on either platforms. That's fine, but I feel like I'm just going to be more and more boring because I just prefer like a peaceful life.
No, you don't. You chase chaos. So if you were really believing and praying like you say you're doing, I don't believe it for 1 minute because your actions say otherwise. Your actions say that you're fighting. She even said today she's fighting the devil. I knew it. I told you, we've been watching it. Yep, we've been watching it. So if she was praying every day, she'd start seeing and feeling peace. She's not. She's too busy fighting with her kitchen and taking the scooter across the street.
No drama, no wild stuff going on, no dating. Annoyed with her playing with the fan, with the snow. I'm trying not to fucking eat or having snacks.
There it is. There it is. That's what's got her angry because she promised. He told her. I feel like he told her, if you don't do this, then I am not going to hang out with you on vacation. I'm going to go do my own thing. I promise you. He took control. Ha! But I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't think she can do it. She didn't do it the whole time she was in Kuwait and promised him she would. And she didn't.
And it's miserable as fuck.
She thinks she can manipulate him.
So I guess that's what's wrong. And I don't feel good either. Nothing to do with Salah. We had a very, very good video chat today. MashaAllah, things are better and better.
I don't believe it was a video chat. Because then she'd know where he's at.
Well, just don't watch low class. It's simple. I go live if people are bored. They don't have to stay. Whatever. I mean, I may as well go live and make money because I'm going to be sitting here anyways or doing something anyways.
That's all she does is sit on the couch. Like, I love the scooter rides and shit. But not to go get food, but to actually, like, have fun. Like, why doesn't she go into any stores in the mall or anything and look at stuff? She goes straight to that damn food court or the pharmacy. Like an old lady.
May as well have an audience for it. Why not? I want a Whopper with fries.
See? That's the devil fighting her. And she admitted it today. She admitted it today. I told you we were watching a spiritual warfare.
I'm bitchy because I can't fucking eat it.
No, she's leaving the scooter at home. She already said it.
I need to go to the gym or something. Like, if I focus on this shit.
That is the best. You eat out of boredom. The best thing you could do, you won't even start crocheting. Like, she has no interest because she's too anxious. When you're anxious like that, Foodie, you should always just walk and walk and walk until you get rid of that extra energy of boredom. That's what I do. Well, I don't do that, but I clean like a mother when I'm bored. I can't stand being bored.
Shit, I'm going to order like
And then there's times I want to be bored, but it's a choice.
Fucking takeout meals. The rice and stew is a home-cooked meal. It's never as satisfying.
See? She's fighting the devil.
I could make a burger and fries here and I'll still crave.
Nobody cares. Eat, don't eat. We don't give a shit.
Wait and see before you pick it all up. Like, he ordered it for me from the pharmacy, and it'll take them about 2 weeks to get everything. I think they get their stuff maybe from Turkey.
You'll be lucky if that medication isn't a legal problem. If it's not illegal. 12 months worth? Now, I've seen people have 90 days worth. Yeah, you're ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Even if you got lucky with 6 months, I think she only had 3 months worth. That's what I think. Or 6 months worth in her suitcase, right? She may have got lucky that went through. But you may not be lucky next time. I wouldn't even be playing like that. You have a doctor. He can write you scripts. That stuff's crazy.
Turkey, some of it. Because my Cyprelex has turkey on it.
I think they're just talking through the WhatsApp. I do.
That's sweet of him. Yeah, he's very caring that way about my health. Like, that's why he really wants me to do good health-wise, because he really cares about that.
No. He doesn't want you whining and complaining. He even said that when you went to Syria, and it was hot, and he didn't want you in Syria because he knew you would just complain and complain and complain. And what did you do when you promised you wouldn't? You got there, and you never stopped complaining. Your heat and obesity do not go together, and he knows it. He's learned, and he doesn't want any part of it. So if you want to join him, then you made a promise. If not, he's going to leave you in a room and go do whatever the hell he wants. The end. She knows it.
No, they're not the cheap ones. I stopped taking those after they made me nuts. But this is Cyprelex. It's cheaper there to get it. Yeah,
You should not even be saying that on the internet, period. That's why he doesn't tell her shit. Because this is what she does. Look how much he loves me. He's filling a suitcase full of drugs for me. What? And he's going to take him across international borders. This is what she does. Oh my God. Do you know how many times he said, oh my God, to her?
The first time I came back from Kuwait, they pulled me over to inspect my suitcase. And I'm just like, you're not going to find anything, but whatever. There was a bunch of perfumes from his business. I feel like I'll be more depressed at first, like, while I'm trying to change over. It's just like nothing is, like, even doing anything. It's like,
look at all the crumbs on her clothes. She treats this clothing so horribly.
To, like, reward myself with, okay, I'll do this.
Oh, they'll be fighting. I'm actually looking forward to this trip, I got to be honest with you, because the fighting will happen.
And then, you know, I can order something and relax and...
Jeez.
I don't want to talk about my relationship. It's not your business. You know things from the past only, and you only know a sliver. So move on.
Just shows his character, that's all. He doesn't want to be with you. He wants a woman who can bear children. Now, you can play that any way you want in your head, but that's what we got out of it. So there's that.
Like, if you knew his culture, which you don't, you would understand how some Arab men are.
Yeah, you would also, if you knew his culture, wouldn't disrespect it on a daily basis. But I don't know. We're just watching. It's a show.
Like jealousy, protective jealousy is like a thing in their culture. If you don't approve of it, no.
He's not jealous of anything. You just think he is. You always think everybody's jealous of you on YouTube. That's just a part of your brain. You think if people don't agree with you, they're jealous. You think if a man tells you to cover up, it's because he's jealous. You just don't get it. And I love that for you. But thank you so much for, letting us see inside of your little mind. Thank you. We appreciate it. You're just a show.
No one cares.
Yeah, no one cares. We don't care.
But that's for you. Like, not everyone has the same, Okay, and I said I don't want to talk about it anymore, Strawberry. You're annoying as fuck.
Strawberry keeps pissing her off. Strawberry pissed her off again today.
No, there's no here we go. It's just going to be blocked, and that's it. And moving on. Good fucking riddance, you're annoying. Jesus. Go, yeah. Please don't.
The gym. She'll probably finish this off with an order of onion rings and a Dairy Queen Blizzard. 1.5. What'd she burn? 24 calories? Ah, shit. She was on there for 2 minutes so far. This is great. Thank you, Barbecue Chillin'. She's wheezing. Do you hear the whistle at the end? Ma'am, I think all that shisha gave you a COPD. Oh, no. You hear that squeak at the end? Yeah. My friend's mom had that. It's called COPD. 80 calories to eat 5,900. 10
to 15 minutes. I'm gonna put you down for a minute so I can wash the machine.
She put on lip gloss. Oh, hello. Hello, Big Mac. Huh. She's pretty proud of herself. Well, I'm glad you're working out, Foodie.
I always leave butt sweat. This is our lounge. The freaking fireplace. Ugh. I need a witness. Hey! No!
Well, she thinks it's a scratching post. Maybe you shouldn't have got a tower fan if you would have been thinking in any sense of intelligence. You don't get a wobbly fan, get a box fan. Why buy an expensive fan when you could have got a box fan? And trust me when I say, she probably wouldn't have tried to climb it or claw on it. It looks like a scratching post. Why don't you put the scratching post over there?
Don't you dare. That fan cost more than her. She was $80.
Then why don't you move it?
Yeah, I know. I like to pat her like this. Or maybe it makes it worse. I thought it would relieve them a bit. Like,
no, don't even do that and quit talking about it. You make me sick.
Maybe the juice? I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Just to see what they say.
Oh, if you didn't know, she's obsessed with ChatGPT. The truth is, Grok is more accurate and it's in real time. Where ChatGPT can be manipulated, Foodie. But then again, carry on.
Because I can't call the doctor right now. Yeah, I have long-acting insulin, but I forgot to take it last night.
Oh, of course you did, because you were on a... Oh, bingo. All right, let's move on to the next one. Why not? Everybody, sing along, clap it out.
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
I always run over that.
See, here is when she was 339 pounds. And she's trying to tell us she's the same weight. Isn't that funny?
Oh la 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 la.
Keep it on.
Oh la 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 la.
Stop the dog.
Oh la 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 la.
Stop the dog.
Oh la 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 la.
Keep it
Dear God.
Oh la 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 la.
Wow.
Oh la 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 la.
Wow.
Oh la 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 la.
Don't talk to me! Scootin', we're scootin'.
I should test my sugars. I did have some snack.
No, don't care.
Maybe I could make hijabs one day. Like, add it to my list of things I want to do, but maybe never will.
Never will. You never will. You'll never be productive. You will never do anything but look at yourself on camera. The end. Just like when you were little with the microphone. This is just your calling. So, there you go.
Really want to know more about the trip, but you're entitled to your privacy. Yeah, I will. You guys will know eventually. You like the water on the counter? She has literally like clean new water. She always likes to drink the weird water spots. Why is there still a popcorn in my scooter? You see her. Hey,
Here we go. We're scooting again.
Yep. I'm back, guys.
All right.
They fixed the door, bro. Bro.
Oh, I'm sure you complained about it. I am disabled and that door does not work downstairs in the maintenance area. I'm going to need you to fix the handicap button so I can scoot on out. No, absolutely no way, Spleen. You are correct. She will not lose weight or build stamina before this supposed vacation. She has no ability to deny herself anything. No delayed gratification for her. Correct. Instant gratification is how she has lived since she was a child. There's no man on earth gonna fix that, right? All she's gonna do is try to manipulate and gaslight him. Yep. Oh, I love this in fast motion. This is so much better than the slow scoot. You're a clown. Oh, I feel bad for pedestrians.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna cross here.
There's cars coming.
I'm gonna cross up here.
So why didn't you stay on the sidewalk and go to the actual stop sign? Oh my gosh, she just went between cars.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
And then they had to stop.
Salah, hello. We walk in the gym, not the store. Stamina bees?
So he wanted to know why she was on that scooter again and not walking. She said, I walk in the gym, not in stores. I'm telling you, he is a pushover and she knows it. She got away with a lot of shit in Kuwait. She tested him to the nines. But in Syria, he became a little less tolerant. So we'll see how it goes on vacation. I'm actually looking forward to it.
We will, don't worry.
And he even said in the chat, we're going to do lots of videos, lots of content on vacation. He said, keep following the channel.
Sorry. The whole scooter thing, in case you're wondering, okay? Because, yes. I plan on, for whenever it's like in the minuses and freezing, I think what we're going to do... Oh, I smell popcorn. I think what we're going to do... Bees operated.
No, he was in there for quite a bit, Spleen. He was in the chat. Oh, you mean in this video? Yeah. He wrote one thing and left. That's what he's been doing. But today, he was in there for a while.
Is do the walking and exercise in the gym. Hello. And then I think we're going to, like when it's minus and it's freezing, the wind in my lungs and my face hurts. Now the scooter actually gets me there faster. And around the
Look at her making excuses to Salah.
Thing, you know, so.
The truth is she likes to get to the food court as fast as she can, Salah. The end.
But when it's spring, we're going to do walk challenge. Because, yeah, we're gonna get there, don't worry. I think there's a stigma against people using scooters. People think that it only has to be like grannies. No, it doesn't have.
Foodie, it's disabled. Grannies with bad hearts, possible rheumatoid arthritis, like actual. Stop. You're sitting here filming yourself in the gym, and then you show up in a scooter. Honestly, it's like when you eat a salad on one channel and go to the other channel to... Never mind.
Have to. Let's see what they have here.
Of course. Can't even pass a damn table. Get corn dogs. They're pogos. Pogos. Of course she stopped. Pork. Pork alert. Pork.
Do you have beef pogos? Nope. Oh, that's okay. What is the other stuff?
It's overweight on the
Oh, I'll try that. Thank you. Let's gluten snap, guys.
God, that stupid giggling. So weird. She wants everybody to think she's like special or, I don't know, not right in the head. That's why she does all that weird shit. Oh my God.
Pretty good.
Is it possible to get a tall, or I'll just get a grande, what is it called? Dubai chocolate chocolate?
Holy crap. You know how much sugar's in those matchas?
Nice.
Can I get 4 pieces of fried chicken?
4 pieces of fried chicken. Honey, you wouldn't be able to work that off on a treadmill. Maybe a triathlon, but not the treadmill at 1.5 speed. No. For what, 15 minutes?
And and a breast in there if you can. Thank you. Can I also get a small side of the scalloped potatoes and a mac and cheese?
Let's go sit and chill and drink my drink. And then go home and eat later.
Yeah, you're already sitting.
Vacation? Longer. Because 1 week is not enough.
See? 1 week on vacation is not enough. They're going to be there for 4 weeks. This is what she looks like in public, folks. Do you see how little that scooter is? Do you see she has a phone mount on the front of it? Do you see her basket filled with her granny stuff? Look at the basket, how little it is. That brown bag in her hand is bigger than that basket. And she has to hook it on the on the handle. That's what she looks like in public. Now there's some real scooters. You see how they got the extra wheels in the back? Is that funny? They just went past her on that dinky thing. Here we go. How's it not broken? I don't know. I think it's getting close. Here we go. Watch. There's a real scooter. A real scooter. A real scooter. Uh-huh. Those are the expensive scooters.
Oh, is that Dennis?
That's her grandma's friend? Look how the universe works. They go by on actual scooters for actual reasons. And she's on this little ass thing. See how the universe worked? Oh my God.
And Linda? Hi.
Yes, Sunshine Granny. Sunshine Granny said, I'm behind, but I'm so glad you mentioned when Salah said he's her landlord, keep it clean, and he even said no box mountain. This has never left my mind. Thank you for bringing it back to life. You're welcome. Thank you. For being a good note taker, too. I think it's important.
Yeah. Are you speeding with that thing? Yeah. I'm a menace.
God, there's that damn giggle.
Take care, guys, eh? Yeah. Nice seeing you. Those were, my grandma was friends with a few people in her building there. And they would always give her Christmas gifts and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Well, if you recognize them, it's because you lived with Grandma. We know. So you knew them, too.
I didn't know my grandma passed away. She's been dead for 3 years. Oh, my mac and cheese. We have the right of way here because it's a pedestrian crossing, so don't ever feel intimidated by the big bad cars. Okay, yeah, can you get a gimbal for me?
Salah knows that we can probably get a better deal there in Syria for our trip.
Honestly, this trip is going to be wild.
Did you get a gimbal, Salah? A gimbal? What else does he need to get?
Here's what I think. I think she really believes she's going to be remonetized at the beginning of March, and they're going to make all this content in March for a month to make that YouTube money. And the only time he's ever willing to be on camera is when he's not in Syria or Kuwait, because he doesn't want to be on camera in those two countries. So I do believe he'll be on camera. I do believe he'll act a fool with her. And I do believe it's to get them views. But what if YouTube decides not to remonetize her? What a crash out this is going to be. I think the trip will get canceled for her to go. But I think he'll still go if he's on that path to dual, citizenship.
Honestly, that might be why I'm not like 600 pounds, because I basically don't eat for most of the day.
Oh, right. Okay. You're still trying to answer Salah in the chat of why are you on a scooter and not walking. That's why you're doing all that. But we don't believe it, and I'm sure he don't. He lived with you. He knows.
Like, I do most of my eating at night, but then I fast like a lot of the day. Like, I've been up for a little while.
Dear God. Foodie. You are never, ever going to fix this. This is the best part of this show. Wow.
I know when Pete watches BG, he'll probably come to get food here a lot at the counter.
I doubt it. Pete likes to cook. Stupid shit, but he'll cook it.
I'll leave him the scooter, but he won't use it. Yeah, of course I'm going to pay him and make food for him.
She won't pay him. She'll say, you get to stay in my apartment and cook in my kitchen and sleep in my bed, and I left food for you. Hopefully you leave food for the cat this time, so the internet, he's not telling the internet there's no food for your cat. If the cat even comes out of hiding the entire time he's there. God, I hope I don't see that. In fact, I'm not going to watch this channel. I'm sure I'll read it all over the Twitter.
Or like buy food. Yeah. That's how I eat it. No, I'm going to be doing I haven't made plans for Ramadan yet. I'm not sure.
You're not doing Ramadan and you know it.
I don't have to fast, but I might try.
No, you won't.
Husband. I should say it more just to piss people off. Where's my husband?
Doesn't piss me off because I know he's using you. I don't even care. I think it's hilarious.
Where's my husband? I wish my
In the red room.
door in my apartment had a handicap opening thing. That would be expensive to install. I'm not going to get one. I was just curious.
Oh, look at all their carbs kicking in.
Ooh, how dare you suggest a home-cooked meal? I was just kidding.
Bada bing. Thank you so much for the milestone. Bang, bang to you.
I know people are like, you should walk.
God, the way she zips that coat's hilarious.
Even
She
so,
never had that problem when she lived in the villa. She always zipped it right up. Carry on.
what happened to Stamina Bees? Stamina Bees is coming. Stamina Bees is coming.
No, it's not. You've already been there 3 months and still don't have stamina. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. You always think you can get away with trying real hard the last 2 weeks of something, but that's not going to happen. The fact that you were in Kuwait for almost 3 years, you would have had all this weight off of you. But you chose food, so carry on.
Shit. I'm gonna get out of here.
Look at us catching up. Isn't this great? See, now she goes through like their maintenance area or like delivery area.
Sorry.
Jesus, Miriam.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you guys there? Oh no, sorry, I'm talking. Okay, can you guys block? Like, why are we not blocking those people causing drama? They need to be blocked.
She's already irritated because people are in her chat saying something. I can only imagine what they're saying, but I don't care.
Anyone talking about my mobility, the scooter?
There it is.
Block Rick Love, the 500 kids asshole, everybody.
500 kids. Somebody was in there saying, Oh, good luck. Around 500 kids and no money. Her chat's killing me.
I don't have any mods in here.
More people pulling suitcases away from that hotel / apartments. Fascinating.
Will my scooter fit here? Let's see. Oh yeah. It's not if you can hear me.
Exactly. Her chance was in Kuwait with a guy supposedly who was in love with her and just wanted to do fun things with her. Like, this was her chance, Kuwait. And now she's back in Canada, and you guys think for a minute that she gave up THC or junk to eat? No, not on your life. Nope. Her chance was Kuwait. She's been eating the same crap since she was a kid, and she's 41 years old. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, there's no excuse except for it's a mental thing. It ain't got nothing to do with anything else, but it is her best friend, and that's going to be a tough one. She ain't giving up for no man. Thank you for the blessings. I am having full-on allergy attacks today. Because yesterday it was like 30-some degrees, and today it's freezing. I can't take it. She's going to grab chocolate bars. Yep, probably. Yep, she sure did. This is the only reason she got the scooter, and I said it before she even got it. I said, she's just getting that scooter so she can go get, she don't have a car, and we know what she used the car for.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm not doing very good on my diet today. Thank you. Cutting board? No. Not today. Next time. I'm gonna tell you, even if I'm like 120 pounds, I'm still gonna scoot around, whatever. I have a scooter, so get used to it.
Get used to
Doesn't mean
it.
I can't walk anywhere else. Like, they have an autism magazine. I'd like to read that because I'm curious about autism. Mike's. Is it good? We'll try Mike's. I have the pizza. I'm holding the pizza.
Oh, Mike's Pizza. I hate frozen pizza. It's nasty. That's nasty. Why don't you learn to make a pizza? Oh my God, make your own pizza dough. Like, put some work into it, Big Mac. You'll love it better.
Look at cheaper than ordering.
Oh my God, can you imagine passing a morbidly obese woman on a scooter with 2 pizzas under her armpit? I think I would have to take a picture. I, for real, would have to.
Ordering on a scooter, you don't have to use gas. You just
Her idea of making her own pizza is opening up that frozen pizza, preheating the oven, if she even preheats the oven, and then loading it up with a block of cheese. That's as far as it'll go.
Someone put a cart in the way of the fucking figure. So I was like, you don't have to wear the niqab, by the way. I prefer you don't.
Oh, look at her always trying to make it sound like he wants you to cover up. That's it. He don't want to see your hair, and he don't want to see anything else. He already knows that you like to wear mini dresses. He ain't about all that. So he wants you to cover up. That's it. It's got nothing to do with jealousy or, oh, you're the most beautiful vision on earth. And, right? God, stop. The delusion. Yeah, the Motor City frozen pizza isn't bad. Neither is, what's the other, shit. Is at the tip of my tongue. The other Detroit pizza. The restaurant. Oh my God. It's not Bubba's. What's the name of it? They have those frozen too.
I was like, oh, okay. Because I wore the niqab, started wearing the niqab because when I was in Kuwait, I don't
think we really care about the story. You've seen other women with it on, and you thought it would make you look more, I don't know, mysterious. You copy everybody, Foodie. Why do we need a story? Please, no stories.
Like a lot of women wearing them.
There you go. Boom. The end.
first met Salah's, like, we went out with Salah's friend and his wife and their kids. And I guess his friend was like, is she going to wear niqab? So I was like,
Buddies. Is it Buddies? It's Buddies, right? Am I right? Is it Buddies? I think that's the name of the restaurant.
Niqab? And then he's like, if you want. Like, at first he was like, if you want, would you want to? So I felt like he wanted me to. And I was like, I will.
Remember when she wore the niqab? How embarrassing.
Do it for you. Like, I don't mind if that's your preference. And he was like, and then after I wore it, he's like, you don't have to wear it.
Yeah, he's like, please don't.
She's getting fixed on the 17th, inshallah. So, like, she has an appointment on the 17th to be fixed.
We're holding you to it. We sure are.
So that day, it's going to be a lot of taxis. Okay.
A lot of taxis. With a cat. And then I have a question. Are they keeping your cat overnight, or are you picking her up later in the afternoon? Are you doing it in Cornwall? And you're going to hang out in Cornwall until her surgery's over? This makes no sense to me, because usually you drop them off really early in the morning before they open so they can get them all prepped. Then they go on the list for surgery. And then if everything goes good, you pick them up around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to guess that she's having the cat fixed somewhere where she can hang out all day, or she's got to rent a car. I don't think you're going to be running taxis. That doesn't make sense.
Okay, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I'll be back on from 9 to 11, okay? Bye-bye.
There's a look. Shit.
I made the pizza, and it was gross as shit, so
No kidding, Foodie.
I just ate the cheese off of it. Whenever I buy pizza and it's gross, I just eat the toppings. I'm excited.
Yeah, right. Who believes that? I believe she would have ate the box, too. I do not believe that if the pizza was gross, she would have just ate the toppings. Then why don't you just stay home and make some microwave cheese and throw some pizza sauce on it? I call that a whole ass lie. That was for Salah. She ate the whole thing.
Excited to travel. I'm worried about BG, but she'll be done her spay and everything. And pizzas, I trust Pete's with my place and with the cat.
It's not about trusting a guy who didn't even take care of his own cat and couldn't stand BBJ and flipped her on the bed and then shook her because everybody in his audience was questioning if she was okay. It's not about trusting him. It's about she's not very comfortable. You don't let her be comfortable. Like, she's doesn't like visitors, and you're gonna leave her. I can't. Never mind. Fucking whatever.
So I gotta make sure. Hey! Don't you.
Quit smacking at that cat, too. I swear to God, you are going to light a firestorm that you don't want to see across the whole internet. Once again.
Don't you do it. Hey, get away from my fan. Ah!
Get up. Get up and move the fan.
I gotta make sure I should have got up quicker.
You didn't even get up. What do you mean you should have got up quicker?
No, get away from it. It's not yours. She knocked over the lamp. My grandma's lamp. Not the fan. It's okay though, but she does it all the time. Stay away from the fan. Sorry guys. I'm sorry to be like always.
Yes, Pete's going to be staying in her apartment, sleeping in her bed, her private bed. Now, remember when she was in Kuwait and wouldn't film the bedroom because you're not allowed to? It's a very private space. Oh, but Salah's going to let Pete sleep in Foodie's bed, and he has no problem with that. Get out of here.
Freaking out over the cat, but she's on. Yeah. Hey! Oh.
Those neighbors, man. Those neighbors.
BG! BG?
Another lamp bites the dust. Everything you have is like an obstacle course for this cat. You got a flimsy TV stand with the TV just balancing on it. You got a tower fan that looks like a scratching post. And you got a lamp she wants to climb with a tall, skinny base. Make it make sense. Makes no sense. Like she's never owned a cat.
BG? She is like really bad. You guys don't believe me? She knocks over everything.
Yeah, and Salah even said, "You're so loud all the time."
Basically, though, I'm gonna have to, like, when I get some extra money, I have to, like, I have to make it like a cat romper room, like a.
So all the shit you ordered off Amazon, you didn't even think about the cat. Now we're gonna make it cat safe. You're lucky that lamp didn't fall on her head.
A BG Playhouse, like, because she's one of those high energy cats that gets bored like very easy.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if it'll be hard saying bye again. I don't know. Are we gonna get along? Like, what if we don't get along?
You're not gonna get along, because you're gonna go right back to your same antics.
What if we don't get along? We'll act like it's the first day again. It's so weird because, like, we have a whole history. No, he doesn't care as long as I cover. If I wear a skirt, I have to wear pants under it. So what's the point? One
Jeez.
time I tried to sneak out
You don't want to see any of that flesh.
with my abaya with nothing under it. I got in the car, and usually he'll, like, look me over to see what I'm wearing before we go out.
I'll bet, because half the time it's got stains and crumbs all over it and hair.
And he'll be like, we got in the car, and I didn't have pants under my abaya. This was in Kuwait.
Woof. Woof.
And he could see a bit of my leg.
I don't think that's what it was about. I think it was open air access.
It made me go all the way back and change.
I'll bet.
So, no, I won't. I know for him it's serious, but for me it would just make me laugh. Like, what? Yeah, maybe after a month we'll be tired of each other again, and then we can go back home to our separate homes. And so, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. Another day like today. Yeah, I'm going to bed now. I was on a few minutes early, so I'm getting off. But thank you guys. Hope you have a good night.
Wow. I'm telling you. She is never going to look at, where the hell, there it is. Gosh, I'm trying to find the damn light switch. I'm telling you, I feel like, exactly, Ashley, that's what did it, right there. He didn't even have to ask. It's that damn sit-down air. Punch you in the face like Mike Tyson. But anyway, he's like, do you have pants on? No, but it's 130 degrees. Go change. Go change. Get some pants on. Anywho, I would tell you guys the story, but I don't know if I can muster up the strength because I was still gagging when I got home. Oh my God. My husband was laughing because I was trying to tell him the story, but I was still gagging my way through it. I don't even know if I can relive it, to be honest with you. Hi, Christy girl. So anyway, I just don't think she's ever going to get control over this. She refuses therapy. She doesn't want to let it go. She's used to manipulating. I don't have to tell you. Fine. All right, so I'm heading down to get protein bowls in the grocery store. So I'm coming down and I go to turn in and there's an obese, probably Amber Lynn's age, Amber Lynn's size. She's leaning on the cart, pushing it with her little kid. And when I passed her to go down into the freezer section, that smell punched me in my face. I mean, I moved. As soon as it punched me in the face, I was trying to get out of that aisle all the way down to the end of the freezer aisle until I got free and clear. It was the most disgusting, puss smell I've ever smelled in my life. It was so bad. And I was gagging. I had my face in my sweatshirt, gagging. And I couldn't even bring myself to go back down the freezer aisle where I needed to get my protein bowls. It was so bad. Dude, it filled the aisle. The freezer section. I'm glad it wasn't in the produce section. Can we be honest? Hippista, thank you so much for the super chat. How many of my shirts do you have? That's my fave. One of my faves. Aw, thank you. We have new ones in the store. We have Settle Down, Big Mac. We have Let Them. We also have the Hot Mess Highland Cow Girl. It was bad. Actually, I don't smell it anymore in my memory. But when I got home and I was trying to tell my husband about it, I had water coming down my eyes because it was still too recognizable. That funk was funk. And that made me gag. Oh my God. So gross. You have what? A moldy smelling closed Kroger. Like a Goodwill? No, this is way worse than that musty, moldy smell. This is way worse. I'll get a headache or a sinus from the moldy, musty shit. It's why I don't go to Goodwill anymore. It smells like one big basement, right? And because probably half that shit is from the basement of family members that have passed away. And no, thank you. I just don't go there anymore. No, I'm good. Anywho, this is way worse. This is something you won't forget. You know how they say if you've ever worked in the medical field, the smell of death you'll never forget? This smell you will never forget. I was once sick in a lift down to a guy smelling. It is so bad, Jane. It is, you know, the smell. No, this is funk ass, funk puss, funk, and the funk never ends. It is dirty and it is bad. It filled the whole freezer aisle. I never went back down that aisle. I don't even know if I can. Did your eyes sting? No, they were watering because I was gagging. No, not cat urine. No, this is something beyond. You know what would probably be worse than that smell? If they tried to cover it in perfume. That's probably what would have made it worse. It was so bad. Remember the girl that sat next to Foodie on the airplane and vomited into 3 vomit bags? I'm going to guess it was the same smell. Because I was gagging. Anywho, so here we are. I don't know what's coming down the pike, but we're all on a hook to find out. And now we've added just a little bit more nugget to possibly this situation. And I'm not saying he's coming back with her this trip. What I'm saying is, if they go where I think they're going, then my wheels will be spinning. They will. And I looked for the place where Syrians could have a dual citizenship that would be accepted by Canada and where they could get residency. And, well, I actually typed in Caribbean, but I didn't look at all places. I'm going to look at I'm going to look at Belize. I'm going to look at all of them. Yeah, it's bad, Lisa. It's bad. It's bad. Like, you're afraid that you're going to go out covered in it. It's that bad. It's that poignant. That's wild. So anyway, don't forget to join me tomorrow morning if you want to, you know what I mean, visit the spiritual side of the world. And then we're going to do, on my other channel, No Madness Creations, we're going to do cups that people ordered and the graphics finally showed up. So we're going to get those cups done. And I love you all. And thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for renewing your memberships. I appreciate every one of you and all your support on my channel. Thank you. Love you. And if I'm in a mood later on and she does anything, I mean, I got to be honest, the live stream today she did, not even worthy of a reaction. It was absolutely boring as hell. So, anything else comes up, I'll be here. All right, love ya.